The stream begins in earnest. The first thing I wanted to draw. I feel like somehow my streaming setup is not physically what it needed to be for me to do a Mario Paint stream. Let's see here. You know what? I should make this character a little bit smaller. Because I want to draw, like, stuff around it, too, so... We're getting there with the shape. This needs to go out there. Hi everybody who's joining, welcome to the stream. Oh, just a little bit inward. Perfect, mostly. Too far out. Wait, this just kind of comes down. Body's a little bit shorter than what I drew here, so I'll have to take an eraser to it. But that's fine, we got a lot of tools for erasing. What did I do wrong here? It was that. Okay. Yes, I am making a Kuchipachi. I put too much booty though on this Tamagotchi. One of the defining characteristics is that we put like one eye up here, and then the other eye is like over hereabouts. Which is correct. And then, let's see. This is kind of this is a correct enough green. Yeah, if I just change the color palette, it's kind of a Psyduck. There is like a more crayon style of brush here, right? Is that what that looks like? This is closer. I think this is like closer to the outlines of the Tamagotchi art style. No, I don't like that. Is it better as like this one? No. What about this? What's this look like? That's not dissimilar, but it's not what I want. This is my warm-up drawing, is the is this little fella right here. Now, in order to get the eyes a little bit more correct, we gotta go taller a little bit on the eyes. And then a little bit more, like, round that eye off and a little bit more, like... No, that's not quite there. A little bit like this. Hello, Doctus, welcome. Hi, everybody who's joining the stream, and welcome. Currently making... currently making a Kuchipachi. It's just how I pronounce it. I don't know if that's correct, but... I love this little guy. I love the Tamagotchi creatures. All of them. Most of them. And welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for joining. There's one of them that's just like an old man or something. I think there's one that's just like a living dookie. And those Tamagotchis I can do without, but... This is one Tamagotchi I can't do without. Save cereal milk for later. No. I didn't mean to sound so shocked and appalled when I said what I just said to you. I try to make this judgment-free zone. I apologize that I came at you with such judgment right there. But also, I drink non-dairy milk, so there's not a tremendous amount enjoyable usually. Other than if I have a really, like, particularly sugary cereal. That is correct. We're doing a Tamagotchi as the first drawing of the night. This one's name is Kuchipachi, is how I'm gonna say it. I think that's how you say it. I love this goofy little creature. Let's give them some legs. Stumpy. Just little legs. Not built for distance. It's arguable whether this green is like a more fitting color than I would say. Now that's just a bird, which is fine. The interesting thing is that, like, on my screen, I drew this correctly. Maybe I should do this... I'm at a deficit here when it comes to, like... Hang on. Let me change something really quick. I'm using an HD monitor, and so everything is squashed and stretched, and I have this playing the way that it would have looked on a Super Nintendo. I have this upscaled to HDMI, and like, now take a look. Now here is what you're seeing, and then this is gonna flip it to be gigantic for a second, but once I fix it, you'll see what I mean. This is what I'm seeing, which is the correct height. Why did I disappear? Where did I go? That's more of the correct height. The correct ratio of Kuchipachi. I don't know. I'm not very good with computers. But I feel like that's more correct. Let me... It's pretty close to that character. Also, hey, I'm glad you're able to make the stream, and I'm glad you enjoy. Let's put my camera on top of the video here. And this one. Hello, Lindsay, welcome. I kind of surprised everybody with doing this stream, I think, including myself. We started off strong with a Tamagotchi. One of my personal favorites. Kuchipachi. But I drew him too big to put him in a world, I think. I kind of changed the way that the screen formatting looks and everything. So let me know if it looks like too weird or anything. But for some streams lately, I've been like putting the video, if it wasn't originally in HD, I've been putting the video into like the right framing or like the right ratio, and I changed it to like 1280 by 720 because that's what I'm looking at when I draw. And otherwise you're seeing a very different image than what I see on my screen, which feels super weird. Resolution. What did I say? I have no idea. No, it needs to be. That's good. That's actually a pretty good. That's actually a pretty good iteration here of this creature. I love Mario Paint. Mario Paint actually, like, Mario Paint did have a sequel, interestingly enough, but it came out for the Nintendo 64 DD, which was like an attachment, a disc console attachment for the Nintendo 64 that, like, I don't think ever came out in the United States. And involved being able to make, like, fully 3D images and stuff. Kid Pix Deluxe 3. I actually did Kid Pix Studio Deluxe is the only one that I currently have. Okay. So we've got our creature. Now, originally I had thought I was going to leave myself enough space to draw some sort of Tamagotchi device around Kuchipachi here. I did not leave myself with enough space to do that. So, what will we... I also think this eye is like... That's more correct. That looks about... Yeah, that's right. There it is. There it is. There he is. Oh no. Rollerball mouse has failed me. Oh, wait a minute. I never sped up the mouse speed. I've made the classic blunder. I would say doing any sort of graphic design in older programs is a 10 out of 10 idea. Also, hi everybody and welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm planning on streaming for like an hour and a half tonight. This was the first drawing that I was making tonight. Got to speed up that mouse speed. Now we got a little bit more freedom here. I hope you all had a good Tuesday. Was the day that it was. It is May officially. Surprisingly, I barely encountered a single like "It's gonna be May" post. That was the worst rendition of that I've ever done. Yeah. Can I make this large enough that it looks like... No. I mean, feel free to take as many screenshots as you'd like. All of these drawings are public domain. Especially if they're of copywritten characters. That's like 50% there. Gotta just around. An oval shape. As if to mock me, I've received a notification from Clip Studio Paint. Okay, so I can't quite make a circle here. If I... Sorta... Why does this one look right and this one looks so wrong? Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea here. I'll just sort of, like, bridge... Didn't work. Let's hit the uh-oh undo. Just kind of... Good enough. And then we'll just sort of erase this little bit here. I like that. I have played Donut County a while back though, but I have. Let's see. Boy, there's Rollerball Mouse is having some issues. I wonder why. I'm the only one that says that way, I'm realizing. Yeah, I really enjoyed Donut County. I played it for the PS4, and I think I maybe got it for free. And as a huge Katamari Damacy fan, I really enjoyed that. This is the ball from inside of the mouse that I'm currently, like, dusting off. Or making dustier. But not on purpose. I hope that there's not an issue with the mouse itself. I feel like I probably have used this Super Nintendo mouse more in the past, like, couple of years than it's been used in its entire lifetime. I got this as, like, a garage sale item. We are making a Tamagotchi in Mario Paint, and the best part is I've forgotten what Tamagotchi devices look like. Somehow, my brain has forgotten it. I know that Katamari creators made a bunch of different games. I just don't know much about any of them. I don't know. That might be good enough for for the warm up drawing. I've entered that zone where it's like it's of question whether or not if I add anything else, if it's going to get better or not. The buttons would be cool, but I don't know where they would live on this very strange design that I have created. Because, like, I wanted to have some sort of design happening over here on the sides a little bit. But also, normally, there'd be, like, little things around. Around this creature. A straight line. In a straight line. Three buttons. Just 3 buttons in a straight line. Just 3 buttons in a straight line. Just 3 buttons in a straight line. A triangle of 3. Hello, Jinhee, welcome. Like that? Yes, but close together. Is that too close together? I think the heart's good there. A little keychain. The thing is, this is just a paint game. It's just a drawing. Let's see. What else do I have? These just shapes feel right. I like it having little music notes, like it's singing a little song. I like that. I like the idea of Kuchipachi having like a little. It's just kind of like whistling as it goes along. Is that too busy to add 3 of them? Hmm. This has already gone on for longer than I expected. This was my warm-up drawing, and I've taken this one as seriously as I take every drawing that I do. I think that's part of the goofiness of these streams, is that I treat this like I'm getting, like this is for a job. I like having one just like a little bit over the end of the nose here. And then I think if I were to put one like... It can't be too close or you can't make out that it's a music note. So it's gotta be like here. I got it. Symmetry. I don't know, maybe that is too busy. My thought originally was like, I know that some of the Tamagotchi designs have this sort of thing that like goes like this across. Actually, if I do it like this direction. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got these stripes that kind of do this. This is bad, what I did here, but... You know, on a funny note, I tried... For those who have been in my chat for a minute, I got contacted about the upcoming Garfield movie to potentially do, like, receive a free gift and make a video for a company. And I contacted them just to be like, hey, is this, like... Are you basically getting me to do a ton of work for free, or can I just make a thank you video? And eventually they responded and were like, hey, it's just a thank you video. That'll be fine. And I was like, okay, cool. If you're still able to send it, that'd be great. Here's the address. And then I just never heard anything back. And I was like, don't get me with the Arizona iced tea. For those unaware, at one point in the past, Arizona iced tea contacted me and told me that they wanted to do a video with me where they were sending me a gift box, and I was like, that'd be amazing. And then sent them my address, and then they unfollowed me and ghosted me. I think about this frequently when it comes to companies contacting me. I've been burned by one of the biggest brands around, for me at least. One of the brands I've always enjoyed the most. Hey, Crispy Tanuki, welcome. I mean, Faygo is a Michigan brand, and I actually have in the past. I've basically. Some people do real outreach to companies. Some people actually contact a company and are like, hey, you know, here is my brand. I don't know what you even call it. I'm not a good steward of my own stuff. Thank you for the follow. You have a shirt with this guy on it. I think maybe I'm gonna do a little bit of a vertical stretch. I don't know. I think that's... What have I done? I pressed undo too many times. That's fine. I think it's fine. I tried to... I'm drawing in a distorted HD version of the game, and so when I had this in the original resolution that the Super Nintendo did as the output, it looked like an entirely different drawing than what I was making. So that's why I kind of, like, I put it back into HD. It just didn't quite look right. Let me see here. Before we move on from this drawing, I want to take a screenshot of this fella. How do I go into, like... Is there no way to, like, remove the chat? There we go. I'm going to put it into... With this, I'm doing the compatibility mode, so you can watch this in, like, landscape as well as portrait. Hello, Martin, welcome. Now, before we move on to whatever the next drawing is going to be, we have the traditional things that we do here. Oh, Neopets is actually, like, out there doing great. By which I mean the company's on TikTok, and they're making new stuff. Their site's still going. I have no idea how my Neopets are doing, if they're even accessible. Did you have to feed Neopets? That's a statement. That's a real statement that I'm wondering about right now. Now let's see. Now the first part of the tradition is we put the human eyes on. Now, I hate this. What's your all's feeling on humanized Kuchipachi? Mine is not positive. But it's kind of funny. And I thought about, like, adding the human mouth, but, like, where would it go? And then, even though we did not meet the gift goal for it, as is the secondary tradition here, hello, Blues, welcome. Now, the interesting thing here will be trying to work the other features in that normally exist within a Garfield. Let's go back to the orange here. We're going to start with the orange. Oh yeah, parry the Tamagotchi. That's possible. But we've gone too far. Let's just start off by drawing one proper Garfield eye. Let's start off by drawing one proper Garfield eye. Perfect. Surprisingly. And then we're going to put that one eye... not quite. It's right, though! It's correct! You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. I was trying to think of where Garfield's mouth would normally, like, how it would look. It just looks like a Hogan stash, a Hulk Hogan mustache there, but maybe this will come back around. Okay, maybe this will come back around as I work on it. So maybe this will be less horrifying. Ooh, I kind of do like it though, I guess. It does seem, this actually does seem pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna put both ears right here. Oh, right. I used a different type of paint for the background that has like a texture to it. I know I've brought this up before, but something that strikes me sometimes, something I think about a lot, is that there's that idea of like every stream that you do could be the first time that somebody encounters your account. So you want to make sure you're always welcoming and not doing something that's just going to immediately make somebody turn tail and exit the stream as they see you drawing Garfapachi. For example, where would the stripes go on this body? Where would the stripes go? That feels right. That feels right. That feels right. Okay, so we got some. That's not bad. I had a vision. And the vision has been realized. Now the question is, does Garfapachi get like just like a sort of tail? I don't have enough space. Now, I could put the eyes a little bit closer together to make this less horrifying. But I feel this does actually feel correct. This is the only time anybody's ever going to thank me for creating something like this. So, you're welcome. It's fine. I like this. I like this, I like this creature. That's about as final as I think this one's gonna get. That's that. Maybe like a touch right there, but I think that that's as good as this creature gets. There's no like lasagna emote that I can draw. People are flocking in for the Garfagachi. I'm shocked. Garfapachi, rather. You see, this is based off of the Tamagotchi character Kuchipachi, which is, you know, a favorite Tamagotchi creature. Let's see, what time is it? We've been streaming for about, oh my god, I've spent an hour creating various Kuchipachi drawings. I was like, this is gonna be my warm-up. Let's switch up that music. I feel like I saw somebody. I feel like I've channeled this somehow. Like I feel like I saw it at some point and recalled it subconsciously that someone else had made a Garfapachi. So I don't know if I'm making this like in as a note on someone else's work or something along those lines. But this is Garfapachi. I like that. And then final iteration here. While we're still here and we've got the bones of it created. You know what's coming next. Maybe. Let's get rid of all that business. Bring it back. Scroll through the colors again. Well, that will happen a few times here. That's the color I need. Oh, wait, that's an entirely different yellow. Foiled again. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. This is one of the streams where I become the most focused and least talkative, I guess. Tomorrow will be a better stream for chatting because I'm going to be hatching more eggs in Pokemon Crystal forever. Okay, how do Kuchipachi's eyes line up again? Let's look at the reference. We got one kind of up here, and then one that's like here. Oops. You know, do I even have the right color for it? I was gonna say I could, as was noted. I think I'm gonna do a couple of, like, quick tweaks here. As long as I'm living in this Coochie Pachi world I have created for myself. We should all be so lucky to live in the Coochie Pachi world. Taller world. Let's see here. Let's see here. Also, I don't know if I said hello, but Jackie Two Hats, welcome and thank you for sending the heart me if you're still in the chat. Hi everybody and welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. It's late, I know it is, but that's why I'm streaming. Because I've turned my sleep schedule into this. Someday I may have to fix this if I end up with a regular human job again at some point. But today is not that day. Let me look through these stamps. Do I have what I'm looking for in the stamps? I was hoping... Is this a... That's almost a hat. I have no confidence in my ability to draw the next thing that I was gonna try to make here. It kind of goes like that. I gotta get rid of his little music notes. Or at least those two. I can't see. There's not like a single image on the internet of Perry the Platypus facing to the right, or at least like the first like dozen that I saw. No, downward. I think. I should have taken a screenshot of it of him without the hat. I didn't take a screenshot of him without the hat. Now I'm only gonna have the one with him with the hat. So I'm gonna have to erase the hat to go back so I can have a platypus. Hello, Sarah DeBiz, welcome. Hey, thank you for sending the heart, mate. Let's see here. It kind of goes out a little bit further. I mean, I think it looks funny. I think it's good that it looks funny. No, that's not quite right. Otherwise, it wouldn't quite be. I think I personally do think it is good that it looks this silly. I think it's fitting within the theme. Thank you for sending the friendship necklaces. I actually did already for this one do the Garfield variant. Maybe unsurprisingly. Let's. I think that where I went wrong was that this hat's supposed to like kind of come down across the head a little bit more. This the original like next direction I was going to go in was Pika Kuchipachi, but I decided to go with Perry the Platypus instead because we were already almost like entirely there. So let's clean this up a little bit. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. Thank you for sending the heart, me. Nope. Darn it. What's... Is there like a better color for the hat? I think that's actually pretty correct. I think the only other thing that's like incorrect here in my drawing is that this dip goes down like way too low by comparison. And then this dip is not, this bump is not like dramatic enough. That's perfect. Let's clean it up just a tiny bit. And then one more little touch up. And there you have it. Oh, a tail. Wait a minute. Ah, darn it. I forgot. It's like that complex background pattern. Or is it better? The tail is sort of an orange. The feet and the beak are similar colors of yellow. The tail is sort of an orange. Maybe the tail is more of like... No. Crosshatch the tail. The thing is with crosshatching in this is that like this is as fine of a line as I can get. So I can make like one. That's the unfortunate thing here is that is as fine of a line as I can make. It is the same color as the pride creature. I could do this. Nope, that's nothing. I could do a single crosshatch. Maybe if I do like... Mario Paint HD edition? Does that exist? I feel like I should know that does exist. I just went the long way to do what I've already done. I know that there are versions of Mario Paint that exist out there that are like fan made. Is that anything? That just looks like a mess. Maybe maybe it's in the V shape. like, if I do this. No. Darn it. Well, I like it as it is. Actually, you know what I can do? Is there a different... There you go. Thank you for sending the star. I was so focused on Perry the Platypus, I did not notice that you sent the star. Also, thank you everybody who's been sending likes. I got one new follow this stream. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're all enjoying this Mario Paint stream in which so far I've drawn Garfapachi, regular Kuchipachi, Peripachi. I don't want to like ruin my voice by trying to do a Doofenshmirtz voice, but I was like, Perry the Kuchipachi. Is that anything? That was close. Thank you for sending the tiny dice. The problem is, like I said, I didn't think about it until after I made this, that I was like, I should have done one without the hat. So that way I had the two to compare. And I think what I'm going to do before I draw the next thing is erase the hat, and then take a screenshot of it, so that way I have the before-after. The funny thing is, on accident sometimes, I almost sound like Dr. Doofenshmirtz, but on purpose, apparently I can't. That's not among the impressions that I can do. Although I will say, I kind of phoned it in. It's got the gamer headphone dent. Hey, thank you for sending the rose. Let's see here. One of the first things that I remember, like, just getting absolutely stuck in my head from TikTok, like audio wise, that I hadn't thought about in forever until I read the word brim, was there was like that audio that went around that was like, whoa, Yankee with no brim. And then there was all of the variations of it that existed that absolutely killed me, like the brim with no Yankee. Yankee with brim. This is the no Yankee with no brim version. The other one that I was going to do before I exited the Coochie Pachi zone that I have created, I wonder how fast I can do this one. Oh, that's a silly thing to add the white dot for the eye, but I feel I must. Perhaps I will delete the white dots for the eyes because I already regret them somewhat. Would both... Okay, Pikachu Chipachi was the next one that I was going to make here, right? And my follow-up, my thought that I just had was like, because both eyes are on the same side, would it be like you have one red cheek here, or would it be like... Would it be like that? I don't know. I've never had to think about this before. It's like an ocean sunfish. I get, I thought for the ears there's two options I could have done, because the first, which would have been pretty funny, would have been making these the ears and then just putting Pikachu's face over here. But I think the direction I was gonna go in was just like everything facing the same direction as their predecessors. Oh dear Lord. I love this. I'm sorry. This creature, this might be my favorite. This rendition. This abstract Pikachu that I have created. The fact that the tail is all messed up is also does kind of lend itself to this design, in my opinion. Something went wrong. Originally, I did say I liked that I messed up the tail. Now, it's just gone awry. I've lost control. We're just kind of gonna restart here. I did it so perfectly the first time, and then I took myself past the point of being able to do an undo. That's not what Pikachu's tail looks like, huh? Where's a Pikachu I can reference? Everything's gone wrong. That's pretty close. That's close enough. And thank you for sending the roses. It works, though. It works. I think having the should just add a little bit of character to the cheeks here. Oh yeah. Wait, one more quick change here. Actually, you know what? I was originally going to do Pikachu colors on the outside. But I think Pokeball colors on the outside? This was a. This has been an hour and a half of live stream. It's all been variations of Kuchipachi. This wasn't what I had planned, but you know what? I think in the end, this is overall a good turn of events. Sometimes I get lost in a drawing. Sometimes I get way too focused for too long on certain things. This is fine. Now is your final opportunity to screenshot Pikachu Chipachi. Okay. Does anybody else have any Kuchipachi characters that they would like to see? Bald. Thank you for sending the heart buff. The other one that I had thought of doing here. Do I even have the right colors to make this happen? Snoopy. It is a Pikachu Tamagotchi. The other one that I was going to make that I think is a pretty quick journey from here was... Boy, that's so weird to see that color, but bear with me. It's hard to tell that this was supposed to be Kirby, huh? This just looks like a... I tried to give it the little smile. I wanted to make a Kirby variant of Kuchipachi here. I think the roundness is necessary for Kirby, huh? Star... I think there is a star somewhere here. This is a Mario star, isn't it? Hello, Aaron. Welcome. Let's just, I mean... If I just have him say, That's right. That's what Kirby's always saying, boyo. And now you can tell it's Kirby and not just a man. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a star? Yes. There, that's kind of more Kirby-esque. That's more Kirby-like to have. It's interesting. I've never used these ones before. I didn't know that it would layer them on top. I like that. Okay. I have seen somebody on the internet make a Snoopy Pachi before. I don't remember how they did Snoopy Pachi. Let's get rid of Lapoyo. As far as I'm aware, Snoopy has never said Poyo. Rather than doing... Ooh. I don't have to do Snoopy. No, I wanted to. I just was trying to think of a way... I didn't want to, So far, I'm making any dog. So far, I've just made a cool dog. Where does an ear go? This is a question I've not had to ask myself yet. Is where... I like this guy. I like this little fellow we made. But where does Snoopy is known for having like an ear as a part of a core part of the character design, and it would fall about here where this eye is just free roaming. I did kind of draw all of the other reindeer, huh? Just a different color palette. So I'm gonna just kind of. Oh, unexpected. I forgot that I didn't erase the first one. That noise escaped from me without my will. That noise just came out of me when the third eye appeared. Just oh. What does a Snoopy normally look like? Let's look up Okay. Oh, he's got eyebrows normally too. Okay. Normally, I guess, like, in order to fit with the theme of this, I don't know, I'm only gonna give him one ear. I'm gonna go by the Snoopy drawing I am seeing in front of me here. Interestingly enough, there's kind of like a blank space in Snoopy's ears. I'm not going to be so artistically focused about it. I'm gonna give Snoopy my favorite style of Snoopy eyes. This looks adorable. It doesn't necessarily look like Snoopy, but there's definitely Snoopy elements here. The nose is more round and has like a little bit of white on top, depending on the angle from which you are viewing Snoopy. Feet are white also. Toes exist. Not quite. There's a collar normally on a Snoopy that would go like across here. I don't think I can make that work. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't know what that does different, but I don't like that. I can't explain why. I did not like the way that that landed. Now, if I'd put the eye down here, is that more Kuchi-Pachi-like? Did I, like, too successfully make a Snoopy, is the question, and thereby undo the Kuchi-Pachi angle of this? No, that's actually just about right, I would say. I think. The only other aspect that I could potentially add would be, Snoopy does have a little tail. I don't know that it's possible in any way, shape, or form to tell that this is distinctly a Snoopy. And not... Wait, does Snoopy have, like... More Snoopy reference images? I require more. Snoopy does have, like, a little bit of a... He's got, like, a spot back here. I never knew. Yeah, I think that's about right. I wonder if I can make the funny follow-up idea I have work. What am I making? What am I making? Planes. I forgot to switch back to the other colors. Shape is not right, but I got pretty close. I think I need to have... The body shape is pretty close, but not quite there. Okay. This mouse has become very frustrating to me. Yeah, I think I need to make that just a little bit larger. Otherwise, I could not distinguish that. You know, once again, I'm going to note that I did not set out to do an entirely Kuchi based live stream today. But sometimes you just don't know how the stream's gonna go. It takes you by surprise. I somehow made it worse. I somehow made it bad. I think the head was better, a little bit shorter. I don't know anything about a Bob Ross movie, but I wouldn't be surprised, considering the amount of things that are currently out there being made a lot of the time. What did I do wrong? It looked so good. And then I went and messed with it, and I turned Woodstock into that character from the Doodle Jump. I think the other thing is that I think that may be the issue. Is that the head actually like is supposed to be like that, and then the yellow there. That's pretty good. The Detroit Lions, welcome. Welcome to the stream. You've caught me at the point where I am extremely tired, but finishing up this drawing here of we've been doing the Designer World guy. Yeah, I've been playing. I have been playing Designer's World on stream lately. This Friday is another stream of it, actually. I wonder. I was gonna say, I think physically I've run out of the space that I need to be able to do the sort of like feather situation that Woodstock has. That looks correct enough. That looks remarkably good for the software I am using. Oh yeah, that was the final step. I am also that guy that finds cats. In fact, as the game states, I love finding more cats. The finishing touch I wanted to add is that Woodstock is singing. The only other thing that I could think of to do for this was that I had the thought of with the stripe pattern I have on the outside, if I did this, I did it as red for Snoopy's doghouse, but I also, if I did all yellow with the black stripe, that's Charlie Brown's shirt. I think that's fitting. I think that's fitting. I think that's a good. I think that's a good one there. I enjoy Snoopy Pachi, and I don't know. I can't really do Woodstock Apache. That doesn't really work. But I like the way that this one turned out. And as it is 4:30 in the morning, this one's the final one of the stream tonight. But so let's take it to that. Let's take it to that nice, relaxing music level. There it is. I didn't plan on only drawing Kuchipachi tonight. But sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes I start one of these streams and then I have a funny idea and it just kind of goes on forever. Honestly, I really like this one. Tonight was regular Kuchipachi, Garfield Ipachi. What was next? Perry the Platypus? Perry Pachi? Kirby? Which was just not a great one. Pikachu Chipachi. And now Snoopy Pachi. With Woodstocky Pachi. With a sort of Charlie Brown's shirt background going on. I've taken several screenshots of this. I feel like I should take 1 million more. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Like I said, barring any unforeseen circumstances, tomorrow is going to be a Pokemon Crystal stream. I did not do any. I've been trying to hatch a shiny. I've been trying to hatch a shiny Eevee in Pokemon Crystal. I haven't done any egg hatching outside of the last live stream that I did. So tomorrow, I think, is going to be my final attempt of this weird endeavor I have created for myself on stream. And perhaps I will take the time off stream to do more of that. But tomorrow will be it. If we just get a shiny, then we don't need to do it anymore. ever again. I've decided I put myself into an interesting. I committed to the bit and I committed too hard. And now, after like 16 streams, I'm shiny hunting Eevee through eggs, which, what an experience it's been. For now, everybody, though, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for joining. Thank you to the people that followed today. Thank you, everybody who sent likes. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to the subscribers for coming and hanging out tonight. And thank you, everybody who came and hung out, sent likes, chatted, sent gifts. They're all very much appreciated. Like I said, I should be back tomorrow, barring any unforeseen circumstances, doing my Pokemon Crystal stream sometime. I'm going to try to start around 1:30 a.m. Eastern, so I hope to catch you all then. Have a good night, if it is still nighttime, wherever you happen to be at. Have a good morning, if you're in my time zone, or later, and have a good one in general, everybody. Take it easy. Have a good Wednesday. It's officially May. That feels wild, huh? Have a strong start to your month. Have a good start to the month. Take it easy, everybody. And I will catch you all on the next stream. Good night, everybody. You know what's funny? I paused because I realized I'm at 1 hour and 59 minutes of live stream. And I was like, I should just let it go to 2 hours. So I'm just gonna take in the chill music. Oh, it completely removed me from... There we go. There's a much larger version of Snoopy Patchy if you want that. But yeah, once again, thank you all for joining. Thank you to everybody I already thanked. Good night, everybody.